Hey, what's up, internet? It's me again, Dark Ruler 1030 here, and whew, it's just days before my birthday starts. Normally, I really don't tend to make a big deal out of it. I think last year I really didn't say much about it, but this year I'm actually kind of excited about it. Because you know, it's the first time, it's the first year where I'm 100% myself. I know a lot of you think that I am depressed. I am not depressed. You guys need to see, like, my video. Well, my videos are no longer there of me, like, crying my eyes out, asking and begging for help from anybody out there. But now I just feel everything's so different, you know. It's just that the things that I'm feeling or the things that I'm saying usually are in relevance to a lot of things that happened in the past, like the fears that I have, the you know, just the things around. It's been a lot worse, and I'm saying that it literally got better. I mean, I know that there's that questionable feeling where I just sound sad or I'm acting sad, when really nothing's bad. Usually if I'm speaking quietly, it's because Mike is sleeping in the other room, and that's pretty much it. You know, he has to work all night and I'm here. So anyways, kind of to start all over, to start this whole entire thing, I'm actually a really happy guy. You know, I'm a very happy guy right now, you know. I moved away from what I thought was a very negative atmosphere. Even though I left some friends behind, you know, I left family behind, I was able to work on me, which really needed to be worked on. And, you know, the result of it is that, you know, I got a boyfriend, you know, it's just now I have time. I don't have the worry of my mother, you know, shouting at me. I'm conquering fears, even though these fears are like, sometimes they can get the best of me, but I still do it anyway. That's the whole point. The whole point is that even though I'm scared of doing something, and even no matter how many times I cry or I whine about it, the point is I'm actually doing it. I'm driving. I'm going to places. I'm driving. And it doesn't take me until like a few days afterwards to realize I did that, you know, and it makes me very, very happy. Now that my birthday is coming up, you know, this is the first time that I'm actually going to dress up in a costume. Like, I dressed up in costumes before, but they were like cheaply done. Like, I wore like, you know, Ghostface, you know, for like 4 or 5 years straight. The Haunted Mask from Goosebumps, retro, you know, really, really in the 90s. My mom created me a Fred Flintstone outfit that really didn't look like Fred Flintstone, but it was close, and I love my mom for that. And she gave me a bone, and she threw me a party. Then there was a clown outfit that really wasn't that good, but whatever. Then my first year I was a devil, or a little demon. Whatever. But this year I'm choosing vampire, and the reason why I chose vampire was, it wasn't because of Twilight, it wasn't because of Dracula. I don't really have that big of a thing for vampires, you know. It's just Mike chose it for me. He likes vampires, you know. I guess he loves vampires. So I chose vampires, and we both chose each other's costumes, is what we did, to what we like. And I guess to what turns us on, I guess is more like it. So I guess he likes, you know, the idea of, you know, he wants to keep it Halloween themed, keep it scary themed. So he pictured, you know, something like, for me, a vampire. And for him, you know, I mean, I really don't like them, but I find it really, really sexy if they could work out the outfit. I love men in uniform. It's a big, big turn on for me. If a man is wearing, you know, like the tight uniform thing where you could see his muscles bulging, or you could see, you know, his butt, or I don't know. Well, anyways, I got Mike to dress up as a SWAT member with the cargo pants and the leg padding and the gun and the vest and, you know, the hat and the sunglasses. Oh! I just got so excited. So now we're going to have a Dance Central 2 party. And on top of that, so everybody, or the majority of people, I don't know how many people are actually going to show up to the party. So far 10 people said they're showing up for the party, which is more than enough. But, you know, if nobody shows up, I'm perfectly cool with that. That means more gameplay for me and my family. But pretty much the people that are coming are my family. I really don't have much friends down here that I would just invite over. You know, it's not... I don't really have friends down here. I have just a lot of family, and we're so close. It's like they're all the friends that I need. I'm really, really happy down here. I'm very, very happy down here, and because of that, it's a brand new experience. And because of that experience, I'm learning a lot in life. And life has just been... I didn't realize how great life could be. It's just... Every single day, it just gets so much better and so wonderful. And I am just ecstatic to be alive. And as much as a lot of people may think that I'm a depressed mess or, you know, things like that. I mean, there are things that bother me. You know, there are days where I'm not going to be, you know, good. Because I'm doing videos every day. You're going to pretty much get every reaction humanly possible out of me. And, you know, once again, I said I'm doing these videos. Last year, I did those videos for myself. You know, I did it to kind of help myself. To lose weight, to change my whole overall attitude, to change my environment, to, you know, just all this stuff. It was little goals, and I pretty much fulfilled all the goals that I need to do. Driving is one of the things on the list. Going back to school is another thing on the list. So far I'm hoping that driving would be maybe possibly by the end of this year, if not early next year, and going to school will be next year. And then I'll graduate, and then once I graduate and I'm done with the whole school thing, I get a job that I like, you know. So I would just want to see myself at the end by starting of 2020, I want to see myself in a completely different spot. I want to be completely different. I want to be good looking. I want to be successful. I still want to be with Mike, possibly married with Mike. I want to be, you know, like, you know, maybe in a bigger house, somewhere else located, maybe, you know, popular on YouTube, something, you know. I mean, these are little goals that are actually starting to happen. And the more attention that is being, you know, the more attention that I put into it, the more effort I put into it, you know, eventually things will turn around. But this time I'm doing the videos not just for myself, but just for all the other people out there that need help. Because there were kids out there, or like me, I was asking, begging for help from anybody who would give it to me. Now, I was still in the closet. I was terrified. I couldn't come out online. I couldn't come out at home. I couldn't come out nowhere. And that was the main reason why I wanted to just die. I didn't want to live anymore. And it was just so frustrating to me. And yet, life is so great now. And, you know, it's just, sometimes people just don't stay around long enough to see that it got better. See, I was one of those kids that been called fag. You know, one of the worst days that I've had, and other gay kids have had worse days than this, but I remember that I was going to the corner store. I lived like in the middle of the ghetto of Philadelphia, and there was a corner store right across the street from my house. I went to go get my sister. She ordered some sort of sandwiches, some egg sandwiches and things like that, and back I was fat and ugly, whatever. I guess when I crossed the street, I kind of ran across the street, and people saw that I ran kind of funny. I don't really run funny, But, you know, I guess that day I did. And the person just drove by and yelled fag, you know, right across. And then I was young, and that hurts. That hurts because over when you're in the ghetto, I don't know how it is now, but back then, gay was just the typical way to just attack somebody and attack them and attack them and attack them. If you're sensitive, if you don't have a girlfriend, if you know, if you like to listen to certain music, whatever it was that you did, you were gay. And, you know, and you were a fag, you were a homo, you were queer, fairy, all the words that can be possibly thrown at a person. And it hurts you so bad because you want to say something, but if you don't, I mean, you could be one of those people that fight and kick people's asses, but yet there's those people that just can't do that. Like me, I couldn't do that, you know, because all these people, they like to fight in groups. They don't like to fight one-on-one. If it was one-on-one, I would have had a chance. It's a 50-50 chance that I could have possibly won. You know, I was a tall kid. I was able to take some blows, maybe not to the face, but I was able to take blows to the body. And, you know, I wasn't perfect or anything like that. I never got into any fights. I never gotten beat up on the way home, nothing. There have been close encounters, but the kids were too freaking chicken to face me after school. I got out there, and I was ready to defend myself. A lot of things, I always talk my way out of fights. I always do. I always make the person feel bad. Like I'm saying, why would you do such a thing? You know, and for some strange reason, magically it works. You know, my words that I say just works. But it only comes at that moment where I need to defend myself. I'm like, why do you need to fight me? Is there a specific reason? I can just say that you beat me up. I could say whatever. Whatever makes you happy. But don't do this. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. Anyways, to everybody out there, you know, look, I'm available. I answer people's questions if you ask me any questions. Sometimes I may not, you know, I'm usually free the nighttime. I have my phone, which gets all the emails, the text messages that I get, my iPad, I'm pretty much on that all day, and, you know, my computer. If I'm not playing a game, I am going to receive it, and I will be able to respond to you. If, you know, if it's severely important, I will get to you. You know, I will get to you. I read everything. I don't even get that many comments. And to the people who do leave comments, they are so I appreciate all that. I appreciate you leaving me messages, and positive ones at that. And, you know, I'll do shout-outs. I just want to know if I can have your permission for shout-outs. You guys know who you are who post up comments. And I will make sure that you guys will get shout-outs. Specifically one person whose name begins with a T. But, you know, it's a big thank you. Thank you, you know, for just watching my videos. And to all the people who watch my videos, you know, it means so much that you sit there and watch, even if you hate it, even if you don't watch it all the way. Because these videos are long, I don't blame you. And I'm just ranting all the time. So, anyways, guys, I wish that I could come up with some sort of idea to make myself more interesting, as opposed to just saying whatever comes to mind at the point in time. But anyways, unfortunately, I can't come up with ideas. I'm good with writing songs or material, but I'm not good with ideas and being able to follow through. I have ideas, but I just don't know how to put them live. Anyways, guys, if you haven't seen the new music video yet, you know, the link is down below and you can watch it. It's now getting 315 views. I am so freaking happy. And, you know, I'm hoping, you know, a million's a long shot to even think of some song like that, but I'm just hoping that it possibly goes up there. Anyways, guys, this video is going over the limit, so I'm going to leave you guys here. Peace out.